Two cleaners suddenly rushed into the man's room. They opened his cabinet and packed up all the books he had collected for 30 years, then threw them away. At that moment, his father suddenly appeared and told him that he was about to remarry. The man also unexpectedly gained a stepsister, fulfilling his wish of having a younger sister. From then on, the man quietly watched over his sister, but it didn't take long for him to notice that she never smiled and always looked gloomy. One day, his sister accidentally tripped. He hurried over and, after making sure she wasn't hurt, helped tie her shoelaces. She said that because her mom had remarried and they had moved, she didn't have any friends now. Seeing how upset she looked, he immediately decided to help her adjust to the new environment and promised to be someone she could rely on. One day, their parents announced they were going on a honeymoon and told him to take good care of his sister. From then on, he not only made breakfast for her, but also tied her shoelaces before she went to school. When he realized she didn't know how to tie her shoes, he even bought a pair of slip-on shoes for her as a gift. However, just as he was about to put the shoes in her room, he found a notice from her school saying there was a parent observation event that day. Not wanting her to feel sad, he immediately grabbed his father's suit and rushed to the school, pretending to be her parent. But the suit was too small for him. By the time he arrived at the classroom, the clothes had already torn from being stretched. Then he heard the teacher say that his sister hadn't come, so he started searching for her frantically around the campus. While searching, he suddenly spotted her outside a window. He ran toward the yard in despair, but only saw a pair of her shoes. He picked them up in shock, his face full of disbelief. Just then, his sister suddenly appeared and said she had only tripped. She then took the shoes from his hands. He wanted to tie her shoelaces for her, but she had already done it herself. From that moment on, his sister completely changed. She became cheerful and smiled a lot, ate much more than before, and even gently called him Big Brother. Everything continued peacefully like that, until one day, the man saw something he couldn't believe. He quickly picked up his sister and ran away, but then he ran into a speeding truck. When he woke up again, he found himself back at home, and his sister was right beside him. But was she really his sister?